You know, Royce was my hero. You know, I till this day, in fact, I've trained 6 UFC champions. I've met everyone worth meeting in MMA and BJJ. I never get starstruck, except when I see Royce. Every time I see him, I get goosebumps. Holy cow, that's crazy. It's like, to me, when I sit down to interview Royce, the only interview I was nervous about with the Royce one, because like, holy shit, that's Royce Gracie right in front of me. He was a hero of my youth, you know, when I started. But once I started understanding jiu-jitsu better, all the best jiu-jitsu representatives in the world were out of Carlson's gym. So to me, this is a matter of logic. Like, if you look at the best MMA representatives in the history of BJJ, like 9 out of 10 come out of Carlson's gym. And what else do you need to know? Like, this guy's the best coach, clearly. And then once you learn something about him as a fighter, you realize he was the most successful fighter in the family in MMA till this day. There's no one as successful as Carlson. And not only that, he fought the best guys in his era. It was never picking fights, none of that, like heavier guys. And people don't know MMA history, you know, but guys like Ivan Gomez and Euclides Pereira, those were like, it's like fighting John Jones to a draw. That's what we're talking about here. You know, being like 20 pounds lighter, 30 pounds lighter. You know, it's incredible, you know, as a fighter. And then you get to learn about Carlson as a human, as a person. And then you like him even more. It's like, man, this guy, not a single street fight. Everyone loved him, even the Luta Livre guys. The Luta Livre guys had this huge rivalry. There's that one event, you know, I think it was Carlson Jr. talks about it, when the Luta Livre guys invaded a jiu-jitsu tournament in 1990, and they had guns on. They were all carrying guns. Like, these guys went there to, you know, to pick a fight, and then they wanted to, you know, they wanted to get into it with the jiu-jitsu guys, and they said the people were trying to calm them down. The only person they would talk to is Carlson. Oh, why? It's the only one they respected. And then Carlson said, you guys want to fight? Take your guns home. Let's fight. Let's set up a time and we're going to do an event. And that was the 1991 challenge between Jiu-Jitsu and Luta Livre, which essentially inspired the UFC. You know, so yeah, it's super interesting stuff, man. Carlson, man, I was talking to one of his students the other day. He would let homeless people sleep inside his gym. That was Carlson. Like, he would let people train for free. He'd be wearing a watch and he would say something, hey, man, that's a nice watch. He'd take it off and give it to you.
I heard multiple stories like that as well.
He was just like this disinterested person, absolutely committed to jiu-jitsu.